Yay! We are live on the internet. Please do swear.
How many can I reel off in one go? Probably not enough to get one banned straight away.
I mean, like, YouTube doesn't really care about swearing, but if you're, like, racist, that would be a different matter. But that doesn't really count as
Fortu-
swearing.
Fortunately for me, I tend not to be racist because
Fortunately
that's a
for me,
shitty thing
I'm
to
not
do.
a racist.
Because being racist is a shitty thing to do.
Yes. Anywho, hello everyone. We are,
Anyway,
we are here. We are down one player slash three characters. Uh, I hate what I've become.
You've made this choice, and Andrew. You made this bed. Now you have to lie in it.
Nah. I will blame everyone for not dying. Speaking of hating myself, forgot to put Kerbo on the map.
Bravo, the main character. What?
But they're there now. All is good.
Ah,
I think that everyone is on correctly though. Okay, so who can remember what happened last week?
uh,
They successfully flew an airship, a spaceship,
that's true. And
after attempting to feed one of our party members into it.
And
the
then
slime suddenly
asked
remembered
nicely.
the slime actually did see stuff at the bottom floor of the spaceship.
Yes.
And chose to ignore it the first time round
Yes.
for reasons
That was,
best left unknown.
I wasn't 100% sure well, as normal, what the group was going to do, so I totally forgot to set up the second map. I mean, I haven't bothered to set up any of the extra stuff now, but I know basically what is in the cells. But yeah, so
But
while we were playing, I was rushedly setting up that map.
Fair enough. Once the slime has claimed their reward from the general, then like the whole Strix plan's gone down well, then the slime will go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we found some icy wolves who were like technically not dead, and we might be able to revive them.
Hey, someone remember the wolves.
And
I wasn't going to mention them if no one mentioned, because I was going to say if everyone just forgot they were in the bag of holding.
and also there's like a
I remember
festival. There's like a festival going on. Uh, and like the leader of Bryn Shanda's returning, and also some like KFC based revenge might occur.
The chicken and Dare have gone off
Oh.
to check for the man in the white suit that may or may not be here.
I forgot about that. I'm going to give Graham permission to see Nuru.
Dare?
That's what I meant. Yes.
Okay. Oh, and Smoothie is back at the ship, protecting the ship.
Yeah. From
Making sure that
the other Inquisitive Kobold.
making sure
Yeah,
the other Inquisitive Kobold doesn't actually like touch anything without permission.
The other Kobold's like, what? I've taken apart a crashed ship before. I know how these work. Sort of.
Smoothie looks at him sternly.
You like the snow faster mobile, right?
The
the,
what?
s- the snow faster mobile.
I don't know what that is.
He just looks confused. Because the kobold saw you with the other people, so he just presumes that you were part of the group that initially left.
Now, I have got this thing that had been crashed for a long time up and running, and I'm not going to let you accidentally damage it again.
How would you like it to
Okay.
go faster, though?
It goes plenty fast right now. I'm sure if I need to make it faster, I can do it myself.
Also, FYI, out of character, you were using the grandma settings.
Oh yeah, I know.
So yeah, it definitely can go faster without interference. Oh my god, imagine that if you'd went full speed. Alright.
We wouldn't be on this planet anymore.
It's fine. Smoothie knows. Smoothie knows.
Also, you're one check away from only having to make one check per flight.
Yeah, because I know all of the buttons except landing.
Yes. And once you know that one, you only need to make a general check for flight.
Yeah.
With advantage. Before I forget. Okay, was there anything else anyone can remember that has happened that we do not recall?
Melissa and the pixie are drinking at the tavern, and the zombie is worth a small fortune.
Yeah, that's a very good thing to remember.
Well, Vito's drinking. Melissa's just kind of sitting there.
There.
Yeah. Vito didn't pay for her drink.
Despite having so much gold, technically. I think there's at least like 300 gold. That's actual gold inside the zombie. I'd have to open up the thing again to double check. But I'm sure it was like 300 was the gold, and then the other like 2,000 or so was in things.
Yeah.
But they're all just crammed inside the zombie. It's like a very disturbing bag of holding. Okay, so what is everyone doing then? We know what two people are doing. They're drinking.
Mate, could we go on?
No, you go ahead.
Bose and Ice Buffett were looking for arrows.
Yes, I remember that. You could probably quite easily find somewhere. Though you do, everyone who's walking around, you do notice that, though most places are open, a lot of places seem to be like closed down for the festival. But you can like look around. So you the first place that you find is one of the festival stands, which is selling special arrows.
Kind of special arrows.
Instead of being shaped like a point at the end, it's shaped like a point, but dragon shaped.
Do they have any actual benefit other than being shaped in a cool way?
Says the shopkeeper. They look cool.
That's how they effective.
Oh yeah, they'll still work. They
The
just
same as one of
just
these,
look
and I
cool.
pull out one. The same as one of these, and I pull out one of the normal arrows that I've got.
yeah, they'd work just the same.
How much would be equivalent 20 of them?
2 gold pieces. So essentially, they're twice as expensive because it's at a festival. As is the way.
I'm also buying a quiver to house them in. Does it come in a quiver as well?
Oh no, quiver. I don't know how much quivers cost.
You should have one.
I mean, I've got one, but it's I assume the capacity is 20 in arrows for a quiver.
Yes.
It is, but what? Like, why do you want a second quiver? Why not just keep
The-
the arrows in? Why don't you keep spare
I'm
arrows
guessing
in
he
your
wants
bag?
to be able to have just more.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've already got 5 normal arrows.
So
I want to top my normal arrows up and also have special dragon arrows.
So he points at an equally very like dragony designed quiver. 2 gold pieces.
I'll take the quiver and also 20 of your dragon arrows, please.
Excellent. Hope you enjoy the festival tomorrow.
Do you have any normal arrows, by the way? Ask him.
he just like looks at the big pile of dragon arrows he has.
One second.
In reality, like, this person would normally sell normal ones, and they've probably got loads back in the shop. But it's the same sort of thing as like, well, I've got these things designed for the festival, I've got to sell them.
Yeah.
You don't know that, but fun player knowledge.
Can I buy a further 20 dragon arrows to put in my backpack?
Sure. Another 20 gold pieces. 20? Another 20. Yes, another 20 gold pieces, please. Another
So
two gold pieces.
So that's 6 in total.
Yeah. The arrows get very, very much more expensive the more you buy, apparently.
It's a special deal. Buy one, double the price to the next one.
I mean, it was more than double.
Does he sell any sort of special longbows as well?
Oh, quickly Googles the cost of a longbow. Yes, basically this is like not the guy from the magic weapon shop or magic item shop, but like, oh wait, actually no, you haven't met him. It was, for anyone who remembers, that shopkeeper had an apprentice. It's the apprentice that's running this stall. So it's like pretty much every kind of like basic weapon, armor, and like ammo and such, but like dragon themed.
I'll just leave it for now. Could you point me in the direction of anywhere that sells slightly less decorative arrows?
Oh, you're probably going to have to wait until the festival's over for stuff like that. Everyone's in Dragon Fever.
So no more money then.
He just looks at you. They do say that anyone who spends lots of money during the Dragon Festival gets lots of good luck. You're well on your way to some good luck.
Oh, so dumb.
It's funny that in like actual lore, some people do believe that.
They also say that goods exchanged for money is also how things get done.
Correct. Not sure how that relates to this situation, but you are correct.
So I'm willing to exchange money for certain items that are not necessarily out front, but are for sale generally at other non-dragon themed times of the year.
And people who don't like dragon things get bad luck. He responds.
No normal arrows for you.
I'll respond like this. Look, you little cretin. I bought you stupid dragon arrows. I bought you stupid dragon quiver. I like dragons. Now I want some normal stuff. Do you want money or not?
Okay, at first, everyone who was around you noticed the guards that were patrolling around seemed very angry and were about to attack you till you said, "I like dragons," because you were being very aggressive towards him in regards to the festival stuff, and they were like, "That motherfucker." Oh, okay, he likes dragons, fair enough.
Yeah.
You were so close there.
Yeah.
Look, if you really want normal arrows, you're gonna have to go to the main blacksmith building, and then he might let you buy them up to boss.
You see, that wasn't too hard, was it? That was all you had to say. Thank you.
How does your companion feel about all this?
My companion will just slap Bose over the back of the head.
Excellent. From now until 9 o'clock, just Lawrence role-playing with himself. I can't wait.
Then Naher will also buy himself a dragon Can you? Yes, he can. Will buy himself a quiver, a dragon-themed quiver, and 20 dragon-themed arrows.
Cool. So that would be 4 gold.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to go looking for the blacksmith?
Yeah.
Which direction are you going to go? Since you don't know where the blacksmith is. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just like RP-wise.
I'll fly directly up until I see vaguely where he might be.
You fly up and you see the map that you currently see. There's a lot of buildings.
Do I see what would look like the square that the guy mentioned?
I mean, I'm moving him out of the way because you know that it's the buildings here, but like you look around, there's a couple of buildings you see that look different, but none of them scream, like, especially from a distance, like scream, this is the blacksmith. Especially since as well a lot of the buildings have like ornaments on them and stuff, and like stuff for the festival, so everything looks even more similar.
I'll land. Apologize to the storekeeper for shouting, and just continue to walk this way.
The storekeeper, seeing you essentially walking the wrong way, will point like in the direction of these buildings and say, it's over that way if that's where you're going.
I'll say, oh, thank you, and head in that direction.
That's why it didn't matter. I just wanted to know which way you were gonna go. Okay, so let's just keep it easy. You head that way and you meet up with the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Who have just arrived there.
Hi, gang.
Are we all in the same place, or?
No, currently, Anthony...
You are drinking. Graham and 1/3 of Christian are about to go burn down a KFC. 2/3 of Christian, all of me, Kerbo, and Strix, and all of Lawrence are presumably about to do a bit of shopping and then head off to go and collect the reward.
Well, see, the issue here is that the idea was meant to be that you were going here to buy and sell things, but sadly, Christian is the only person who wrote down what everyone had.
Yep.
And the other half of everything is inside the zombie.
Which means that we can't do any of that.
You can still buy if you have money, but and we'll do the tavern stuff after this, and then I guess KFC.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't have a lot of money, so once the news are done doing their thing,
which as I discussed with him, just like outside of session, we'll sort out what he like sells and stuff. So I guess technically next week we'll find out if anyone got any money from this in particular.
We'll all head over to get the reward from Strix's mission.
Cool. So, I'm guessing that only Lawrence, you want to try and buy some arrows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna expedite this. You eventually manage to buy your 20 arrows for one gold, though it takes forever because you get into a
Hello?
big argument over. He's just saying, just go buy some of the festival ones, and then you yell at him, and then he yells at you for about like 5 minutes. And then he basically just throws the arrows at you. And it's like, just take your normal arrows and fuck off.
Could I have bought? Wait, would I have enough space in my backpack for? No, I'll just go up to 20 because I've already got 40 of the other ones. Anyway, so yeah, thank you.
Okay, so if that's everything, the big group will start heading towards here. But so while they're having their walk, which we'll talk
Towards
about in
where,
a bit,
sorry?
the big building where
Oh, yeah,
where all the official stuff is. So inside the tavern, obviously you've been in here before, both of your characters have, and you've seen how busy it is, but you haven't seen it since they rebuilt it, and it weirdly looks like they've rebuilt it to look kind of run down and grimy, because they didn't want to rebuild it to look all fancy and new, because then less of the old clientele would enjoy it. But you are seeing a lot of people buying some weird drinks that you've never seen before. Other than that, you have a beer in front of both of your characters.
Okay then.
Are you doing anything in particular?
Side the beer, and Melissa's just kind of trying to sip it, and she's not sure whether or not she really likes it, but is trying to look impressed, like, mmm.
You can really taste the hops.
Yeah, right, Vito, and you don't see Vito. There's just like bubbles coming up from like below the surface of it. Vito, I'm sure she's fine. Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, just that's it. That's really it.
So the barkeep comes up to you. Are you enjoying your drink, lass? This is to Melissa.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice. So's my friend, and she's just pointing at the mug, but obviously Vito's beneath the surface, so there's just like nothing there. Yeah.
All right. You don't seem to have really touched your drink. Not much of a drinker?
Not really, no. I haven't really. I haven't got much experience drinking, if I have to be honest.
Oh, would you like something a bit more friendly to the non-drinkers? We've got some fun things. Free one on the house.
Oh, okay, sure. What?
Oh well, yeah, I'll give you one of these. And he lifts up a like quite colourful keg and pours out. So to us, it would look a bit like, you know, the whole like oil on water, like very multicoloured liquid. It obviously isn't oil, but that's what it looks like. It looks like a almost translucent liquid, but it's just like the colours are swirling through it.
Oh, okay.
And then he puts
I
like
try...
a little umbrella in the top.
I try to have a drink of it. I used to work in a tavern actually, but I never really got to drinking myself, if I have to be honest.
Ignore any dice rolls. They didn't happen.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
Okay. So like from the like the little bit of like the actual alcohol you'd drank, you were like, even because you're quite obviously a light drinker, she was getting a little bit tipsy. Suddenly, when you take a drink of this, which actually does taste quite nice, it's like got a weird fruity taste, but you can't quite put your like finger on which fruit it is. It's like apple, no, orange, banana,
Blackberry,
grape,
pineapple, dragon's fruit. Wait, dragon's fruit. I got it. I get it.
and then you're like, wait, no. I definitely tasted lime. Wait, no. It's like it's the flavor constantly changes, and you're like not sure what it is. So you actually give me a perception to see if you notice this.
Let's see.
Man, this is the first time I've ever heard of somebody making a perception taste check.
Okay, so no, it's not for the taste; it's the effect it has. So you like notice like the drunk feeling just like vanish completely. But what you don't notice is that suddenly a bunch of other people around you seem an awful lot more drunk.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I guess I noticed this then.
No, because you rolled a 5, you didn't notice. But
Oh, right.
the only thing you noticed was when you drank it, you felt like all of the drunkenness vanish. So you feel great.
Huh. Oh wow, that does feel good.
Oh, could I get you another? Although you have to pay for any more.
Yeah, sure. How much money?
Oh well, they're a bit more expensive because of the festival, but we've got a deal on. You can either have 2 gold or one of the larger ones to share with your friend, 4 gold.
4 gold then. I hand him the 4 gold.
And essentially it has like 4 persons worth in, so it is better value.
Yeah, I just reach into Vito's drink and just drop her in the other one.
Oh Christ!
I'm
That's
gonna need so many con checks.
Sure. So does I don't know why I'm asking this, but does Vito just start chugging on the wonderfully wild fruit drink?
Yeah, don't worry. She's made sure to tell her zombie a command that if she spends at least 2 minutes beneath the surface of the drink to check if she's all right.
All right, let's see what happens to Vito. Okay. I know the first one. What was the second roll? It was a 29. Okay, so she goes in, has a good old gulp, and then she's just like, yeah, the lots of different. She's not as pleased because this is one of the more non-alcoholic drinks, but tastes good. And then Melissa, you see her appear climbing out of a jug at the other end of the table.
Vito's like, what the fuck? And Melissa is like, oh, did am I sitting at the wrong table?
Also, when Vito flies back, you notice that her skin looks like so clear and wonderful. It's like she looks like she's several years younger, in fact.
I have to think what Vito's age actually was. Shit. I mean, like, she's an adult, I guess, but, like, how many years younger?
Oh, you couldn't tell. It doesn't look like much. It just looks like she looks in really good shape. She's shining. Despite the alcoholism.
Alright.
And I'm going to leave it there for now. And
Yeah.
we'll go over to Bok Bok.
Oh, God.
Burp, 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 burp.
So you're controlling Nuru, so Grim, you are allowed to talk for once.
I'm controlling Dare.
That's correct. I keep saying Nuru because there's two of them.
They're with the other group. So,
I know. I'm an idiot.
It's fine. I'm just trying to sort out these character sheets. So yeah, we've been pointed in the right direction, and we're heading towards the chicken place.
So you went down this way, correct?
Yeah. Because that's where we were told to go.
Okay. So how are you going about the searching?
The chicken is getting Nuru to ask people for directions. Getting Dare to ask people for directions. Like,
Haha! You fucked up too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fox is asking people, which is both weird to them. It's like some people, it's like, oh my god, is that talking fox? And then some people just like respond as if it was just like another person talking to them. It's a weird, eclectic bunch of people. And you get to about here, and you are told, oh, it's down this way. And when you look down round here, you see like a big gathering of people.
Is there a comically large chicken sign?
Well, they might see that when they get closer. But there seems to be like, I guess, lots of people maybe lining up.
We're keeping an eye, heading that way, keeping an eye out for the man in white.
So you keep walking down that way. And yes, as you get closer, you see like a big chicken sign, big picture of a man in white with the letters KFC next to it. And give me a perception check to see if you notice correctly or not.
Chicken perception. Dare perception.
Okay, chicken, you see, standing outside of the front doors, the man in white. Dare, you see a statue of a man wearing a white suit.
So the chicken gets frothing and is like, let's attack. There he is, let's get him. And Dare is like, no, that's a statue, and calms the chicken down.
Yes, there's one of those, like, Kenta statues outside, as it's called.
It's like Dare is having to hold the chicken back at first.
Which looks very weird.
A fox holding a chicken back. Like, bites one of his feathers. He's like, no.
Chicken's feet are going in the air. Scratch his eyes out. And then once calmed down and convinced to check closer to see if we can actually find the real thing.
Just for fun, I was searching for it. I wanted to post the picture in Discord. I suppose I can add it in the stream for people to see. So, oh damn it! I just realized I need to save the picture. So the picture, as everyone else will see it in a minute, that is a picture of outside of KFC when they did a Genshin Impact like event where you could get like a free sticker, basically, in China.
It's the McDonald's sauce fiasco all over again.
Yeah, and this was like a pretty recent thing. I had to search for this to like show. But I love just like the Oh my god, that's a lot of people trying to get into KFC. There, excellent. Now everyone can see how many Chinese people wanted their free Genshin Impact sticker, and I think there was a digital item as well, which obviously the scalpers were like, oh, I can sell that on eBay.
Okay, let's get your Impact for D&D.
Yeah, but no, the reason I'm showing this is essentially the outside of the KFC place is a bit like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
Heavily
super
crowded.
busy.
Szechuan sauce. Basically.
Dare is gonna cast calm emotions to make people not care about KFC.
What's the range on that? Not range, the like area.
It's quite a large area, but I don't have it. Like, it's not. I can't see it written in a sheet, so I'll have to search it.
A 20-foot radius. Sure, I would say that given like the
The packed in right waiting outside still.
yeah.
The
So
cl-
I
the
would say
crowd's
that
gonna clear it.
that gets like at least like 75% of the people who just start wandering away confused. They were like so excited, and then they've just I guess I'm not excited anymore. All right. And then like
And then we will use
yeah.
this distraction to make our way in so that we can see what's going on.
You get to like the front, and you can see that there's like a sign up saying new opening, sign up for competition tomorrow.
The chicken cannot read, so this sign will not stop them. The chicken will attempt to go inside.
Okay, so inside you see a bunch of employees, and you do see someone dressed up. So I'm gonna need another one of those perception checks. Another person dressed up in a white suit. Good God, the low rolls. So I'm guessing the 14 again is Nuru.
Yeah, 14
There.
with the plus 8 is there.
There, it's there. It's
Yeah.
you both Nuru.
I just
I only said
I miss him so.
You just want to talk about Nuru more.
I do. Okay, so 100% chicken. It's him. It's definitely him. Because you managed to get over a 10 with Dare, you notice that this person is wearing like makeup and it looks like a fake beard mustache type of thing. But chicken, this is him. This is definitely him.
the chicken is going to start yelling, "Face your fears in Infernal" at the person dressed as the Colonel.
What the? Oh my! What?
Your death awaits you, but it's all like.
Wait. I don't know what you're talking about. As he's people can like tell he's trying to put on an accent to be like the way that the Colonel talks.
You shall poop like my family, you monsters.
So
Someone
There
just-
is attempting to calm him down.
Somebody just in the background
down,
eating chicken, like, huh?
it's just
Dinner
sitting at a
next
booth, and there's just a really awful accented man being yelled at in Infernal by a chicken.
Dare and the chicken are now having a telepathic argument where the chicken says, "These people are eating my people. We must destroy them."
Technically
And then
true.
We will walk back outside. Because Dare's won out this argument. And then once outside, the chicken and Dare will cast Hunger of Hadar and Sickening Radiance into the building to kill everyone inside.
Okay, to kill everyone. Not drive them out anymore, just to kill them. Sure.
And you gotta feel sorry for that one employee who was just like a vegetarian at the back.
I mean,
just needed this.
all
just
of the
needed
people
this
just
job
working.
Yeah, just needed this job to pay the bills.
Or people who just there was an exciting
maybe
new
they have
restaurant and want
really-
to check it.
They're
Yeah.
committing
They
mass
have really
murder.
good
They deserve
insurance.
this. They're committing mass murder. They deserve this.
Okay, just roll me a damage on the two things.
Give a second.
Well, at least the slime's consistent. All things are to be eaten.
Okay, so what happens is, so it's radiant. So a bunch of people start catching fire, a bunch of people start melting, and everyone else runs out of the restaurant.
They may not be able to find their way out of the restaurant. Also, it's difficult terrain.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's why I was like not doing saves or anything. A bunch of people do get out, but all the rest are the ones that are burning and melting.
Does a man in white suit make it out?
You don't seem to say one.
If we see one there, we'll telekinetically push them back inside.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm happy to let that be what happened. You see him run out. Oh, thank God I got out. Push. Ah! And then he does not come back out.
And then you just see a small pool of blood.
I mean,
And then
it's
we leave.
it's a pretty big pool of blood at this point.
And then we leave.
So you start walking back up this way. You see so many guards running past you. And this is not like, not the same, standard guards. This is like ones that look like they're in potentially like enchanted armor and stuff. So yes, I would quick step away. Oh, let's hope they can't trace that back to you in any way. Well, it was weird. There was a chicken that was screaming and infernal. I just was eating my popcorn chicken. I didn't know what was going on.
They're telekinetically pushing people back into the thing. Should take care of most of those people.
Okay. I was just let's remember those numbers. Okay.
That looks like 3 people who made it out alive.
But that was more perception rolls.
Okay.
So I would say at this point, like, when you're traveling through, you get to like about here-ish, and you see like super big group. Oh God, I've got the red line again. You see them in the central area, like heading this way.
Oh, we will tag along as if we've always been with them.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're heading through everyone apart from the 2 drunkard and slightly less drunkard. You're heading through the main area, and you see like there's a lot of weird looking stalls being set up.
The slime's gonna telepathically ask Dare what's going on. What happened to you guys?
What? I've been here all along. What's happening with you?
Like you guys sort of just rolled in 2 seconds ago. What's up? Did you catch the chicken's enemy or whatever?
Oh no, we just been here all along.
Well, I hope he got what he deserved.
The chicken is like.
Like,
Also thinks this is
Day
the
has like
chicken.
1,000-yard stare of like just Vietnam flashbacks. No, we've been here all along.
Check.
Just him and only him. I hope he got what he deserved and no one else innocent got hurt.
Lawrence, he's been with you the whole time he's been with you.
The second one was for the hair.
Yeah, even with that as well.
Yeah.
The chicken and the fox, they were with you guys, weren't they?
The slime is not inciting that because they made no attempt to hide the fact that they weren't with us the whole time.
Of course they did. He
Yeah,
said
they
he
were-
wasn't.
Of course, I believe our friends.
So the slime is just going to remember 2 seconds ago.
Memory check for 2 seconds ago.
You talk telepathically, right?
The slime does. If
The chicken will ask you if anyone asks we were with you the entire time, right?
Got it. Did things
Yeah,
get a bit out of hand or something?
I may have seen red when I saw all of my people being devoured.
Oh, that makes sense. That does add up. Fair enough.
It is now R3's secret.
Okay.
I'm glad our friends were with us the entire time.
Bark, 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 bark.
Flurp.
This fucking group. So you're heading through. As you're passing by, you see like through the houses. Oh yeah, the tavern. That's where Melissa and Pixie, whose name I still can't remember, went. That is all. I'm just having your characters remember that's where they are. You're welcome to check on them or continue on.
The slime will go in, like pop in real quick and say, "Hey Pixie, you were on this job with us. Do you want to come and claim your reward?"
Yeah. Do you want me to bring this one with
I mean,
us?
she
And just
can
point at
come if
Melissa?
she wants.
Okay. And the undead's gonna be like, just get up and follow.
Slime will then rejoin the group.
I just like the hey, do you want to come with us? Is that a yes? Vomits on the floor. I think she's been drinking. Okay, so amazingly, all grouped together.
Yay!
With no issues having been caused.
Yep,
Yes.
everything's fine.
There's just a fire on one side of the town.
No fire, the building's just melted.
Yeah, the building's mostly intact.
Oh, also, how close did those guards get to that building?
I mean, they wouldn't have ran into it if they like noticed a magical effect on it.
You're right. There's just a few people with minor radiation poisoning. It's fine.
Were you, after you'd left, were you keeping concentration or did you drop it?
We didn't drop it until further away, just because it was like a distraction to have it still going on.
Okay, so before you dropped it, you noticed the connection to it stop.
Oh, sure, someone dispelled it.
Yeah, basically. That was if you kept the concentration up, they either dispelled or like anti-magic fielded it. But you would have noticed that the concentration dropped.
Damn, whipping at the big guns, anti-magic field.
I mean, I did say they looked like they were in enchanted armor. Normally the gods are sent out for nasty vampire man or robbery, not magical death explosion.
I do feel quite bad because Sickening Radiance is big enough that it probably affected like some of the buildings on either side.
It's just a lovely family. Oh, I can't wait for the festival to. Ah!
For radiation poisoning. And likely death. Because they're commoners. You better hope that, like, the strongest warriors lived in those houses.
Okay, so you get to the main authority building, and it's still busy as fuck everywhere, but inside, when you, like, look in, it looks pretty empty. As if, like, it's not open for business today. It's open, but, like, there's no arena fights or anything today.
Okay, I guess we'll head in.
Sorry, we're not open for business today.
We just want to talk to one of the generals about the Strix's plan working or something?
Sorry, I wouldn't know about that. If you give me a minute, I can go and inquire about it.
Sure, we'll give you some time.
Sure. You can stay in the waiting area if you like. There's couches. I think they refilled the water tank, so there should be some chilled water.
Threatening Ellie at him.
Wait,
To
the
get
chicken
into the
does.
Yeah.
It just looks back at the chicken and is like really weirded out, and then he just like, all right. Oh God, he's very weirded out. Don't like that chicken. And
That's a scary chicken.
then he very quickly runs off. About 5 minutes later, one of the not like enchanted armor, more normal armor people comes out and like, all right, how can I help you? This is, funnily enough, this is a gnoll.
Ah, would I know this to be one of the generals or somebody who could like reward the people properly?
I mean, wait, Anthony.
Anthony. This is from Anthony's point of
Anthony
view.
would know to look at essentially the badge they're wearing, and you can tell that he's like a higher up.
Oh, okay. Then Anthony will just leave it to Strix and the companions at this point. And he'll say, Strix's plan. Anthony's last thing will be just like, Strix's plan worked, and the weird cohort of people you sent to go and like solve whatever problems were going on have returned.
Oh, all right. He like gets a clip pad from his side. What? Could you give me a bit more details about what it was you were doing?
Ushers Strix forward.
Oh
'Cause
God!
Anthony doesn't
you
know.
sent the idiot forward.
And the slime will also hop up and ask Dare to join because Dare knows stuff, the slime knows stuff, and Strix is technically the leader.
Well, there was nasty people, little dark dwarf people, big nasty dragon thingy. We killed a lot of bad people. I mean, look, he's like rummaging through the notepad, looking confused at this description.
The slime will go, there were like some Duergar. We went to a big Duergar fortress. and we
That's what he meant by dark. Yeah. He
Oh,
flips through.
we
In
we
the
killed-
the southeast.
Yeah, Strix told us to go like kick a bunch of like butt there, so we did that. But then we found an artificial dragon that we fought.
He's like
And
eyes
it
go
managed to-
wide in shock. Like, oh yes, I heard there was some weird dragon that was flying around.
It managed to get away. But it was very damaged the last time we saw it. Yeah. It was a tough encounter, and then we met some like people on the way back, but you know. But yes, we've cleared that place out.
Excellent. So, if you want to come through the back, we can give you your rewards.
Cool.
So,
The slime will follow him.
everyone is allowed to come through if they're like if sidekick group are like, oh yeah, these are people who helped us along the way, and they could. I imagine like more you'd mention like, oh yeah, there was also the wolf thing and they helped with that, so it'd be like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, also like some mind flares. We dealt with them.
Oh yeah, that would explain the ship outside. Take it, stole
Yeah,
it off them.
Yeah, turns out the Cobalt in the main group is like really good at space stuff.
Like our little engineer. Anyways, come on then. He takes you through like another one of the back offices and sits you around like a conference table. Alright, well, give me a minute, I'll go get your money. Unless because a couple of you said that you're not so interested in money. Was there anything in else you wanted, or do you want time to think about that while I go?
Slime will say, I can't hold money, and therefore it has no real intrinsic value to me. Instead, I'd like the leftovers from the arena, and also to fight in it sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that sounds perfectly reasonable. All right. I'll have to obviously get it in writing, but I don't see why anyone would mind.
Thank you.
And then you basically just like you see him put a tick next to, well, you don't see this, but just next to slime. Does anyone else speak up about anything? Who knows if Dare has anything in particular? We'll never know.
You can ask him at some point.
Yeah. Everything relating to actual stuff from Christian, I will find that out before next week. So he comes back with, like, as usual, bunch of like bags clinking on like a tray, and he puts it down, and he's looking around the room, and he's like, okay, 500 for you, 500 for you, and then he's like, wait, where's, and he looks down at the notepad, where's Invisible One? He needs his money.
Tragically, Invisible One died.
Oh, that's a shame.
We did find this shard of ice.
The here will wave. Hi.
Alright, well, you know, we're generous here. He has the 500 for the last guy. Sorry to hear that your friend died. You can split it between the rest of yous. You all seem to have a hand in helping, so only seems fair. So basically, each sidekick 500 gold, except Slime, and then 500 to share between main group people.
Okay, so we've got Anthony Turu's, the bird, and we'll leave a share out for Smoothie as well, and Melissa. And does Strix want to share?
Strix doesn't give a shit. Strix does.
And
he has no concept of money.
And does Kerbo want to share?
Kerbo wants one chocolate coin, please. No, Kerbo, they're not Oh, yeah, never mind. Well, he seems happy enough.
Okay.
So, Anthony, you have lost 1 gold.
God, yeah. Fair enough. So we have to divide them up by 6. So 500 divided by 6.
If there's 6, he'll happily go and get like another 100. So each person gets 100.
Okay.
I was too lazy to count how many extra people there were.
Instead of us all having 83.
Yes.
And then there would have been an extra one, but Kirby just ate it, so that actually kind of works.
Where the sidekicks get?
Sidekicks.
There's 500, except Slime. Main group all get 100, basically. Except Anthony, who gets 99. Because Kerbo exists. That's his payment for like being insanely OP all the time.
Mm-hmm. His payment, 1 gold. So, what is everyone wanting to do?
I don't know about you guys, but want to have a nap and check out this festival tomorrow?
Yeah, actually, let's check what our like stats are. Actually, have we had a long rest yet, or?
No.
Yeah, we should have a
When was the last long rest?
A while ago.
Yeah.
Like, we got to the ship, and then we flew it here, so we haven't actually had a long rest
on the ship.
Oh, yeah. So actually, no, we should be fine. for that.
But I think it is late
chicken-
though.
The chicken and deer would like to rest.
Sure. Yeah,
For
it's
no
a good
reason.
idea
Our spell
Get some-
slots are fine.
to get some sleep.
Hey,
The slime would like to inquire about a pet store.
A what?
Pet store, like a shop that sells animals that you keep.
No, probably. It's all sorts of shops. Don't have to be open at the minute.
Ah, that's fair. Well, let's find somewhere to crash for the night.
As this is happening, oh, actually, yeah. As it is D&D, everyone give me a perception check. Every single person.
Including Smoothie.
Obviously not including Smoothie, because it's about Smoothie.
Okay, first this one. Then the other one.
Perception, you said.
Yes. Oh my god. Big
Oh.
perception.
yeah, that's Ice Method guy, the second one.
There you go.
Andrew,
Yeah.
can you make me a persuasion check for the other kobold talking to Smoothie?
Sure. 70 in.
Okay. Smoothie's gonna tell the other kobold he's gonna show him something cool.
Okay. So I'm
And then
guessing
he's
this
gonna-
is still on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so alright, do this first then.
And he's gonna show the other kobold the hatch that opens into the basement level.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna like take the kobold down to the basement level, be like, look at this thing, we didn't know this was here until like later, and then attempt to lock the other kobold inside one of the cells.
You don't know how to open the cells.
Oh, but we had them open earlier.
No, the cells weren't open. They
Oh, I
were...
thought we opened one of them earlier.
No, it was doors with, like, glass windows on them, so you could see
Oh,
through them.
Sure. I'm just gonna have him check it out. Just be like, this is the cool thing.
Oh, cool. And then he looks through one of them like, ah, Hippo Man!
Hippo man?
Yeah, Hippo Man!
Smoothie starts having flashbacks.
Does Smoothie look through the glass?
Yes.
You
Oh,
see,
Smoothie-
you see a flashback.
So while Smoothie's having flashbacks to Nam.
It looks like the same race as the people that were on the airship. Or spaceship, as they should be called.
Smoothie is gonna start shouting at the person through the door and see if they can hear him.
You don't seem to see any response.
Smoothie would like to investigate to see if he can work out how to open these things.
Oh, sure. Give me an investigation. It's gonna have to be quite high because of how... Yeah, that's definitely not enough.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
There is a specific thing that operates all of the doors.
It might be on the main console.
What's
We don't
this?
have any power at the moment.
What's this perception check about?
The perception checks for something that's going to happen, but we flashed back to on the ship.
Got it.
Smoothie's asking the other kobold if he has any ideas on how this thing might work.
Not sure. Not really worked on mind flare ships. Could ask others. We have lots of engineers who work on ship that broke. Come, let's go ask.
Good idea.
Flash forward. All those with basically the 20s in perception, you see two kobolds walk past the door. One of them familiar to you.
How are they familiar?
Because one of them Smoothie.
Ah, okay. I guess Anton will say, "Hey, Smoothie."
Does Smoothie respond?
Yes.
I mean,
Hello?
I was giving you that for free, but sure.
Here's 100 gold for completing the mission.
Oh, thank you.
Is that
We're
mission?
gonna go try. We're gonna go try and rescue a hippo man.
Cool. You
Bye,
do
then.
that. You want some help?
Oh, if you want to try break down the cellies on the ship, that would be great.
Yeah, I'm
how-
essentially retconning it that the cells that you looked into last week didn't have anyone in, but you didn't check all of them.
Okay. Then
Neher will follow
let's
Team Hippo Freedom.
let's go break down a door, and the slime will also follow.
Sure. What about Melissa and quickly switching Vito? I need to leave it on the character sheet page. It's the only way I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, I guess we go with them.
Sure. So whole group is heading down, down, down
Yeah.
into the depths. So I'm trying to think. I think the sidekicks have been here before. Also, I suppose, yeah, the sidekicks, you would recognize the other kobold as well as the one who gave you the snowmobile.
The slime's gonna let him know what happened to his snowmobile.
Ah, that's handy because as soon as he saw you, once you like got downstairs, since he was leading, he turns around and is like, "Ah, there you are. How was the snowmobile? Did it
Well,
work?"
It worked great.
Ah, excellent! I can't wait to take it apart and see what the use on it was like.
Well, you see, there was like a artificial dragon, which I'm sure you would love to take apart and
Nods.
stuff. And it would be like really cool project for you to work on. But we kind of left it at the big dwarf fortress.
No, technically you left it at Goodmead.
Okay, we kind of left it at Goodmead.
Oh, why?
Spaceship?
Fair. All right, I'll send someone to go and get it. And then you like you see him go out of the room and yell down the hallway. And then you see just one really sad-looking kobold walk past. All right, got someone to go and get it.
Okay. This seat's a bit melted from when I sat on it, but it should be fine.
Sit in a
seat.
bucket.
I can't sit in a bucket because the
A
bucket
wooden
would melt.
bucket.
I think I sat in a I think I sat in a water bottle actually, like a
Yeah.
glass bottle. Let's go smash the
one-
door open.
If one were to fly at 100 foot around, how long would it take to get to Goodmead from here?
Several hours.
Okay.
It's not a 10-minute flight.
Yeah.
Let's go bust this hippo out of prison.
Okay, so only one person gets to have past knowledge here. Smoothie, you see as the kobold comes back in, he goes over to a wall and like lifts a dome off something, and you see him put on like a weird tiara type thing, and then just like staring into space. This looks like a similar-ish setup, although this one seems cabled in to what was on the spaceship that you previously worked on.
the sort of thing I need to try and like sort myself a version of
Yeah,
to actually
you
take
would
control of the ship
recognize
properly.
that this looks like a sort of similar setup, but like lower grade for like a command helm.
Does it look like there are? This looks like a. Is there anything around here that looks like I could maybe use it to get a head start on fixing the command crown for the other place?
I mean, if you look around, there are just there's shit everywhere here. This is like his workshop. It is just covered in all sorts of weird stuff.
I would like to take a look for stuff that could help us out in like fixing the command crown on the main ship.
When he sees you like walking over to like rifle through his stuff, he like puts his hand up in like the one finger, like wait a second, like towards you, and then he just goes back to staring into space. All right, yeah. I talked to the others. We should. Well, we've got two options. We can either send some people in to try and figure it out, or blow up door.
I want to keep the person inside the cell alive.
The slime can break door.
Can you though?
It's glass,
Hmm.
right?
Shrugs. Maybe.
Well, part of it's glass. The other part, alien material.
The slime is a siege monster.
You'd definitely help if you were attacking it. It's the same sort of logic as it's made of the same thing the rest of the stuff you walk about on is, which isn't constantly melting.
Yeah, no, I think he's saying that siege monster he gets like double damage to break
Yeah.
stuff and stuff like that.
So, you know, smash.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Amazing,
Just in
amazing
case-
message from Christian. Has anyone died yet?
A lot of KFC patrons.
Oh, so my not yet, I think, is not... Okay, 1 second.
Can we take the lock-picking boffins along just in case?
Actually, yes, you killed a lot. Anywho, yes, back to the game.
The Smoothie's response would be that we should probably take along and ask, hey, can I borrow some of these parts to try and fix a command crown for the ship? I've noticed that it's missed. The one it has is was badly damaged and taking over the ship.
Wait, you don't have a command crown? How'd you get it
Yeah.
here then?
I flew without a command crown. It was very dangerous, and I used something that it wasn't a problem that it kept getting electric shocked. Looks meaningfully at, you know.
Just see Melissa with all of her hair standing on end.
It's like, he's just
What?
like, huh, didn't know you could even manage it without the crown. He actually looks like sort of impressed.
Yeah, you have the issue of like not actually knowing what all the buttons do because you don't have the crown, but you can work it out through trial and error and like logical guesswork.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you give me a minute, I can shove some stuff in a bag. We can work on that. Send some of the other guys. They can try and figure stuff out.
Yeah. Let's. I'm growing to like you more and more.
So after like a couple of minutes of him like just you see essentially, funnily enough, it looks weirdly familiar to the sort of bag of holding that you had, where he just picks up a bag, you see some sort of magic, and then you just start shoveling things into it.
Oh yeah, I used mine to imprison an ice method for a while, but you know he escaped.
And he's standing like right next to you.
Oh yeah, that's him.
He's just like, yes, I remember when you did that to me.
Yeah.
And then
You sure we can't use you for as magical water supply for the ship?
I'm sure.
for the water cooling.
I mean, it would make you the most useful member of the crew, besides me and the power source, of course.
Can I make you into a pair of shoes? You'd be mighty useful then.
I don't think you're capable of that.
Well, I could.
You're really capable of making water, though.
I'm sure me and a few friends could kill you and turn you into shoes if we really tried.
I look at everybody and I'm like, the ice thing's threatening to kill me for no reason.
He tried to kill me by shoving me into a bag for no reason.
Which one looks the most delicious?
It literally wouldn't have killed you.
I'm a massive chunk of ice.
So one of them to you looks like... One looks like a meal and one looks like a dessert. So, like, Kobold is like a first course and the Mephit is like the frozen dessert. That's what you see when you look at them.
I could go for some ice cream. I agree with the kobold. Because I'm in the mood for ice cream.
The effort will fly 30 feet up. Sorry. Are we inside?
Yes, you are very, very inside. You're inside and deep underground.
The method will leave.
Okay, you're just gonna fly out into the corridor and fly away.
Yeah.
Sure. Give me...
If he can make it out, he will just head back to the town and help set up there.
I mean, we'll see if you do that.
Yeah, if he does.
Give me a disadvantage survival. If no one is attacking.
Wrong.
I take it no one is attacking then, as the method just runs away.
No.
No.
Oh, but this place has anti-magic on it. It would have been cool. Because there's a lot of very flammable material in this room.
6.
Excellent.
No, the water cooler's going away.
You do not make it to the surface.
That's fine.
You're not dead. You've just not...
Yeah.
You've
Not got there.
You've went deeper in instead of the opposite.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, we might have our first party member that's going to end up in Undershanda.
He's not currently around the people that want to either eat him or turn him into a water cooler.
I don't want to eat you, you know,
Much?
unless, you know, turns out that you're evil or something.
I mean, you were talking about him. You were talking about eating ice cream and him being like ice cream, so...
Does the method not have an ability that creates ice?
Exactly.
He's got ice breath, but...
Exactly. Now, what can we do with ice breath?
Kill
Let it
things
out.
with it.
Cool things, such as water.
Exactly.
What
But-
else can you do with ice if you add some other stuff to it?
Well, we can actually use it to create oxygen if we need that as well.
That's true. Oxygen is important.
Especially so once you leave the planet.
Yeah, it's actually pretty important.
Okay, so at this moment, you hear... So in the corner-ish of the room, there's like a... Not a dome, but like a half semicircle door that's like curved outwards that opens up with a tss, and a couple of kobolds come out, and it's like, all right, cool, others will be up in a minute, and then you see and hear the door tss, as it seems to go away again, and like all of these kobolds are like just covered in like different tools and weird looking machinery. One of them's got a robot arm.
Cool.
So you said there was a Nautiloid?
How expensive does that arm look?
Definitely not as expensive as the Spelljammer one.
Yes, is-
It is just a metal arm. Because
Boris will ask if he can see the arm.
I mean,
just to look at.
can see it. It's like fully on shore.
the slime will ask
Yeah.
if he's gonna eat that,
Eat.
gesturing to the arm.
Please
Stay
don't
away
eat my
from the-
arm.
Stay away from the arm.
I don't know. It looks delicious.
You may want to hurry along, sir. Gesturing
and like
to
the main kobold is like, is your friend hungry or something? Like talking to Smoothie.
Which one?
Like the one that you met and was on the ship. The main artificer.
No.
Oh
one
right,
is
which
my
friend?
I'm
Like
asking him
he's
this.
like pointing at the slime.
Oh, yeah. Don't be alone with him. He will just eat you.
Oh.
I'm kind of worried.
And then he like walks over, whispers in the ear of one of the other kobolds, who has a shocked look on his face, who then whispers to the next who has a shocked look, and that happens to the end.
And then just as the secret's about to leave the room, in that one's head, they just hear, "Yes, good advice" from the slime.
And then a very confused look on the last one. And so, like, another minute or so later, the totally not an elevator comes back with the rest of the kobolds. Like, alright, ready to go to the ship.
Come on, my underlings.
And, like,
Yeah, let's go bust
wait,
a door down.
who do you refer to as your underlings?
Everyone.
Like, the main artificer is like, no, these are my underlings.
Yeah, and you're my underling. So by transitive properties,
I'm not your underling.
you're working on my ship, or you're working on my ship. You're my underling.
He just, like, ignores you. And they all start leaving.
Chop, everybody. Chop, back to the ship.
Got it.
Right.
I love how not a single person has argued the ownership of the ship.
I mean, he's the only one who knows how to repair it, and Dare's the only one who knows how to power it.
Yeah, that doesn't make
So-
you the owner, though.
Ice
Yeah.
Method's not there and Boris isn't bothered.
Anthony doesn't care, and the slime would prefer to eat the ship rather than just, like, fly it, so it's fine.
Okay, so everyone's being let out. Give me another disadvantage survival from Mr. Mephit. Let's see how he's doing in the maze. From the Mephit. I mean,
13.
that's better.
Better, not great, but better.
Okay, excellent. So, let's just move him over here. So, everyone gets led back up to the top, and you're out. And when you come out of the entrance, you see that it's like a lot less busy now. Don't know how long you were in there, but it was a fair amount of time overall. It's getting like quite late.
Hey, Smoothie, what time is it specifically?
What time is it specifically? I need the exact hour and minute.
Oh my god of time. What time is it? I'm going to say that it's very quickly approaching 11 p.m.
So it's like 10:56.
Sure. And 6 seconds.
I give exact time, accounting for the amount of time it takes for me to tell him.
7,
Thank you.
8, 9, 10.
Well, let's get this door broken down, and then let's head out.
Head out?
We'll head, like, back to the inn.
Yes, let's head
Yeah.
out of this plane. You see Buzz strain a bit whilst he tries to plane shift without actually knowing any magic of that nature.
Good job.
No.
You go to limbo.
Yes.
Oh my god, he actually managed it.
Success.
Well, that's both of your characters gone. By the end of this campaign, we'll have one of each of your characters on every plane of existence.
And all we'll have to do is act constipated for 2 minutes.
Yes. Okay.
Because that's essentially what Buzz did.
So we head off to the ship.
Back to the green squiggle.
Yeah.
Alright. What's everyone doing then?
Smoothie and Head Engineer are going to head up to the main console to
Should
do
we
what
punch the
discussed,
door?
and we'll allow the other smaller, less important engineers and the siege monster to go deal with the door.
The siege
Got it.
monster.
Punch the door. Slime will go and attack the door.
Smoothie will remind everyone, hey, remember he may have a thing in his head like one of the Nurus does.
Which cell is the big hippo boy in?
I'm going to draw.
And actually, while the slime's here, the slime will check
colour.
all of the cells to make sure that they haven't missed anything.
Is that a better colour?
So is there anything? Ooh, there's other stuff in the cells. What are these things?
This one's a pelican.
That's correct. There's a pelican in that.
Ooh.
Next. Next question.
What are all of these?
The squiggles
that
are
one's a
creatures.
Yeah,
That
but
one's a-
what creatures are they?
Pelican.
Or do we not recognize any of them?
So you
Tuna.
recognize a pelican.
That one's a tuna.
No.
That one's a sentient teacup.
No.
Ah.
I'm happy for the first one to be a pelican for some reason. But it's a very, very large pelican.
Ooh, giant pelican. Okay. What's this one?
You know what? Let's...
A biting turtle. A snapping turtle.
So the blue one is the hippoman.
Ah, yes. Well, I suppose business comes first. Business before pleasure and all that. So the slime is gonna try and really whack that door.
I'll stand. Yeah, I'll stand here.
Okay, so it is a weird material. It's like it's metal, but it's also not metal. It's kind of
Yeah,
meaty.
I heard metal in there. Metal and meat. That's really delicious. I will attempt to pseudopod this door open.
Sure. Give me
Wabam.
some attacks.
That doubled.
Cool. The door seems to like reverberate.
I will keep attacking. Does the door ever seem to be taking much damage for any of this?
Well, I can tell you the acid seems to be doing the most to it, but it does seem to be slowly reacting.
The acid has also doubled. Yes. Whack this some more times.
So it essentially, the more the acid is reacting to it, the more the actual hits are affecting it, as the door is like getting weakened in structure. And after
That's over That's almost 40 points of acid damage off those 4 attacks.
I would say about like a minute or two straight of you doing it, you notice that the door is essentially like collapsing in on itself.
Oh, sorry, no, that's 80 acid because it's doubled. Almost 80.
And I put the
Yes.
little numbers so that if I really want to check back, I can see what's in them if I mention. We know that 1 is a giant pelican and 5 is a hippo man.
Slime is strong.
Okay, so you can now like essentially rip the bits of the door off.
I tear the door off.
Okay, there is what seems to be a sleeping hippo man in a very like official outfit.
Slime will turn into a duergar and then shake the hippo man awake.
He doesn't seem to respond immediately. Like you can tell that he's alive, but he seems like very out of it.
I'll drag him out of the cell so that he's in a wider space. Does he wake up?
He does not.
I
What?
know who can solve this. And then the slime picks him up, carries him up to where Smoothie is, and just puts him on the ground in front of Smoothie.
Excellent, because that's where I was going to go to next. So, before the banging happens, Smoothie and Artificer, who I've not named, head up to the main control room. What are you guys doing?
We are trying to make a command crown to allow easier control of this ship.
Okay, so you're essentially trying to jerry-rig a crown into that. So he pulls out like a load of like wires and like essentially like a load of bits of metal that have been sort of like shaped and welded into a crown sort of shape. And he's like, okay, we're gonna have to rip the main console front off. And he's like,
I'm just gonna take it off with the tools from the ship designed for it.
oh yeah, that's fine. I just mean we need to take it off somehow.
Just the word rip. Can with the word rip.
Okay, give me a spacey tool check.
Sure.
Oh, that's real bad for you. It's okay, it's fine, but it's like, wow, that's a really low roll for a +12.
Yeah.
So, just for fun for that, you're basically you're fine. You're taking it apart and everything, and then you've got like the last couple of space screws to take off. And he's like, excellent, done, and he just pulls the top off. So he breaks the two holdings of the last two screws.
What sort of artificer are you?
The best kind.
You're shit. Sorry.
But now you can see like lots of exposed horrible tentacly wires and stuff underneath, and like a load of stuff like connecting to the buttons in the main console. And he's like, okay. And he's like, sticks his head in. And then like puts his hand out. Do you like try to hand him anything?
No, I just go in as well to have a look around.
He's like, you stick your head into the wires as well. He's like, sorry, couldn't hear you. I'm like, nah, I need the cables.
Okay. Which particular cable do you want?
The one's connected to the hat.
Sure.
So you hand him the two cables. It's basically a cable connected to each side of it. Okay, so
Probably put the cables there and there, right?
yeah. Oh, yeah. You plug the one into that side. I'll get the one on this side.
Alright, alright.
So essentially, it's like there's two main, like, larger cables that the rest of them lead into, and you see him essentially like tinfoil wrapping the cable around the one on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just essentially copy?
Is that the best way to do it?
You are it doesn't look great, but you aren't sure what else to do. It looks
Sure.
like very that doesn't look like the most professional thing, but I'm not sure what to do. You feel like it's probably gonna work. Maybe you could like fancy it up later.
Sure, sure. I'll come back with some like electrical tape later and make
Yeah.
it near.
Not just like an empty gum wrapper.
Sure, yeah.
So the two attach, and he puts the helmet on. No power.
Oh yeah, we'll need to power this thing, won't we? I'll go and get the power source in place. You stay here. Hold on a second. And I run downstairs with the fox and ask the fox to sit in his place for a bit.
And he agrees. I nearly asked him, he agrees. Christian? Does he agree, Christian?
Yes, he agrees.
Excellent. And then you hear like the engine slowly hum up.
And then
And
Smoothie will rush back upstairs to the command controls.
then he's like, okay, show me how it works.
Okay. Do you feel that the crown's doing anything yet?
He's not got the crown on. He's like,
Sure.
essentially he's moved out of the way, and now the crown is like
Okay.
resting on the open console.
Okay. Smoothie is gonna pick up the crown,
Mm-hmm.
have a look at it, see if it seems like it might do anything.
Looks like a bit of metal. It's like there's nothing special about it.
Gonna try and put it on his head.
Okay, you freeze solid. And like you can't move anything at all. But you have the most horrifying feeling of your life as you feel yourself connected to the ship. You feel the gooiness, the tentacles as part of yourself.
Feel the weird holes in all the doors.
Yes. You feel the pain when you think of the door that has been obliterated downstairs.
If I think about it, can I open the other doors?
Yes.
I kind of want to just try opening all of the doors.
And then the slime just comes in and dumps a gif in front of you and is like, done.
Oh wait, do you mean the normal doors or the like cell doors?
Oh, the normal doors.
Okay, yes, normal doors. Because you sense that you have to go down and activate the console downstairs. Like, you now understand that there is a console connected to the doors, which is,
Sure.
if I scroll down... Oop, I'm still on draw. This weird tentacle-y thing that Lawrence had previously looked at.
Okay.
You understand that that's how you open the doors.
I am going to. Can I still speak, or am I stuck? Like.
No, you are frozen solid.
Is there a tannoy system in the ship?
Yes.
Can
Sure.
I think my thoughts through the tannoy system?
Okay, go ahead. What does
It's so slimy. It's so slimy. Like, the crowns work, but it's too
Hey,
much.
that's
I can't do it.
offensive.
Hell.
What's wrong with slimy things?
I
you
shouldn't have all these tentacles. Why do I have all these tentacles?
yeah, and
I
like
even saved your stupid gift. I even saved this stupid hippo dude. Throws hippo dude on the ground.
I can't hear
wow.
anyone. I can't hear anyone. Help, help me.
And then just slime flips crown off head.
Now, also, while you're connected like that, you can essentially see in black and white every layer of the ship. So if you're like, I want to look downstairs, you see downstairs. If I want to look in the middle layer, you can see there. But it's like
Oh,
grainy black and white.
Is there any information manifest the way there was on the previous?
Yes, but not anything you can understand.
Okay.
So
I
Duergar
assume
Slime's
it's
gonna
all-
take the crown off his head because he was saying, "Help! Ah, this is terrible. This is the worst."
So
To the
you run
tannoy.
upstairs and rip it off his head. You can immediately move as soon as it's taken off again.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh, that's weird.
I don't
Is-
like what you said about slime people. Then
I've just never been slimy before. I'm sorry.
then I just leave the giant hippo dude on the ground and like he won't wake up for some reason.
I point to him and I'm like, please store him somewhere safe and keep an eye on him.
So just to clarify,
Hmm.
just for the flavor of it. So what happens when you put the crown on? It's not like you freeze like you're stunned. Essentially, your whole body goes flaccid, which is like where you fell into the chair behind.
Yeah, you go limp.
Yeah, and essentially you partially like it. If someone like cut the wires, it wouldn't like leave you there, but essentially you transferred your consciousness into the ship.
Mhm.
That's just explaining the process of what happens.
Where do you want me to put him?
Near the Neurus.
Do you mean there?
No, the Neurus.
Oh, okay.
The Neuros are here, they're just very quiet today.
Okay.
We're gonna need him to have his mind read a bit.
I'll plop the dude in front of the Nurus, and then I go and look at the cool stuff in the cells that I'm. Which one looks the most delicious?
Alright, we'll do the cells in a second, because even though
I was wanting to ask a question.
so I know he's not here, so it's having to put words in his mouth, but essentially Nuru would respond of like, oh yeah, okay, I'll check out his mind and stuff. And when the illithid version of him tries to like delve into the, well, you know what it is, like, the Gith's mind, he snaps awake. It's in my head! Kill me! Kill me! And he starts like
Oh.
running around and like smashing into things confused.
Does he want? I guess I'll try and grapple him.
Sure,
Did Dare calm him down?
you can try. So you're trying to grapple. Give me a disadvantage grapple as he's running around frantically.
So that's just like athletics, right?
Yeah,
15.
which is pretty good. So you managed to like, he's still like moving around quite a lot, but you've got like a hold of him and you're keeping him essentially in place. And you're going to calm him.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I meant.
So once he is like grappled and is like the calm emotions, and he just like his face just becomes like he's just staring into space.
What's up? What's inside your head?
They captured me. There must be a tadpole in me. Kill me. He says with
Oh,
like
you
a
want-
totally straight, calm face.
You want to die?
Yes.
Question. How do you feel about being eaten?
You just like doesn't have a way of responding to that.
Like, I'm like on a scale of 1 to 10. Like,
I'd,
as methods of death go.
I'd rather you didn't.
What if we like killed you quickly, then ate you?
Could someone else but this weird slime talk to me?
If you would wait until next session, we have members of the party that can ascertain if you have a thing in your head or not.
That's true.
Ah, excellent. Then I will wait for 1 week and 20 minutes.
What?
Well, now that you're calm, I'll just let him go.
Cool.
Just sit there until they can mind scan you.
Well, works for me, and then I'll just go back down to the cells.
Excellent.
Now back to you. Is there any way we can make this crown not completely paralyze me when it goes off?
He just like shrugs. Dunno. Never dealt with a illithid ship.
Positives, the crown does work. It gave me some level of control.
You think that you could like probably have controlled like actual uses of the ship as well, though you didn't try it.
Now, a crown being hooked up isn't what stops the shocks. It's having to wear the crown that stops you being shocked for controlling the ship, right?
This is asking in character, right?
Yes, this is what I think. I'm like, hey, push that button and it'll start the ship properly, like going up the way. That's how you start it.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not so much buttons at the minute because of the front console being still off.
Oh, sure.
It's like the contacts underneath.
I will put the console back on.
Sure. He like, as much as you don't like it, he like cuts out a bit of the under part of the console so that the wires can go through. Again, not the nicest, cleanest cut, but it works.
I just want to see if like the thing being hooked up avoids the paralysis. So I'm just gonna ask him to push a button that does something inconsequential.
So you point at a specific button, he presses it, and stops moving.
Good. Nice to know. The tentacles in the front flap a bit.
Yeah, that I was literally thinking that you'd tell him to press a tentacle flap button.
Cool. I'm gonna tell Dare that he can come out of the engine because we've sorted it.
Cool.
Everything worked out.
There is a very specific thing that you need to have to be able to non-paralysis activate the ship, but you obviously haven't figured that out. Yes.
Yeah, I worked that one.
Good. Okay, so let's go downstairs. So we know what's in 1, giant pelican, because why not? We know what's in 5. I'm now going to look at the list of all Spelljammer creatures, and I'm going to pick what's in every other one.
What's in 2?
In 2, this one I had already decided. In 2, there is a large... how to describe it? Semi-spider, semi-snaky type thing? Like, it looks sort of giant spidery, but the head is weirdly, like, long and, like, snaky. It definitely looks horrible.
This is the slime going through, like, a vending machine. It's like, yes, and 3.
In 3, you see what looks like a dog? Like, wait a minute, no. Does that dog have wings?
Oh, flying dog. 4.
Ooh, what's a good one? Oh, I like the name of that. What's that? I'm definitely not clicking on the word lich. In 4, there's a lich. I mean, there could be.
Now, if that's the case, gotta search this ship for its phylactery.
I mean, that's... Wait, question for everyone. How far away from a phylactery can you get?
Depends. You can go. Okay, if your phylactery is on the material plane, you can go to any of the elemental planes, or the Shadowfell or Feywild. You can't get to the outer planes unless you bring your phylactery with you, though. Your phylactery has to be on the same plane as you.
So what you're saying is the phylactery could be on another planet.
It could entirely be on another planet, yes. Theoretically, the phylactery could be in the elemental plane of fire, and like
if your phylactery is the elemental plane of fire and you're on this material plane, you are not immortal because that is a different plane. Even
it reaches the inner
no, it
planes.
has to. It has to be specifically on the same plane as you.
I don't think so.
Well,
It does, yes.
regardless, you know what? Sure, there looks like a weird, like, not skeletal, like really malnourished person in what number? What do 3, 4?
4.
4. In number 4, there's a very malnourished person.
Okay, and now in 5. Okay, what's in 5?
5
Part
was...
2?
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, apparently the Gith was in number 10. Don't need that number anymore because there's no one in there. So I don't know what you mean 5 part 2. Okay. This is an exciting one. Inside of that, you see a giant fluffy creature.
Ooh.
Looks very cute.
Cool. 6?
Oh god, there is not a rogue moon. In 6 there is a rogue moon.
There's an entire moon in there.
It's very big.
Man,
very big room.
They've got some Time Lord science going on here.
Okay, in that room, you see what looks like just an ordinary crocodile. And then you look closer and you're like, wait, why has it got so many... Why has it got a scorpion tail?
Ooh. 7.
Oh, God. I'm trying to pick really weird... That looks like another planet. I'm not clicking on that. The Great Father. No, there is not the Great Father. Yes, there's God. God is in the... I eat God.
These mind flayers got strong after they captured God.
No, they got very weak. Because they managed to catch God and then lost to you.
That's true.
Okay, so in the next room, you see a weird lizard creature with lots of, like... It's got, like, arms and legs, but the hands look like loads of tentacles, and it looks very unpleasant.
Are all of these things asleep like the Gith, or are they
Yes.
awake? Oh, okay.
They all seem to be sleeping or
8?
something. Ooh, I'm gonna double check what this does, because I think I want that. Yes, I want that. Inside, you see almost nothing. Essentially, on like the glass of the door, you just see it almost like covered in vines.
Can I get anything with blind sight?
There's nothing humanoid or anything like shaped in there. It just seems like lots of lines. So potentially more vines.
So, like, theoretically, there's some living vines in there, okay. And finally, grand finale, number 9.
You're gonna have to wait a minute because I want the last one to be something weird.
There's another slime.
There is an exact duplicate of you.
Oh, shit.
You are not the real slime. Oh, what are you? That's a skeleton. That's boring. I don't want a skeleton. Great a mummy. You know, those space mummies. Oh my god, a gargantuan
space?
praying mantis.
What about space daddies? A gargantuan praying mantis is in there, you say?
Yeah, I didn't want to pick that, but that's what's there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I want one of them to be there because I forgot that they exist. So, what you see is it's a bit like a minotaur, I think. Is that the correct one? What's the four-legged one?
Centaur.
Alright, it's a bit like a centaur, but the upper half looks dragony? Like, a bit like a dragonborn, sort of?
Okay.
That's way nicer than giant praying mantis.
So the one that looks like a spider with a long head,
Ugh.
snaky head,
Yeah.
that's asleep currently.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to check something. This is actually potentially important. I need to check your character sheet. Because I don't know if you've already eaten one of these. What did the first person kill?
What do you mean?
I don't remember. I remember that one of the first things... Ah, that was it. The Kruthic. So, no.
Yeah, the Kruthic.
Different creature. Sorry.
Got it. So... I'm going to detect thoughts. What are any of these things' surface thoughts, if they have any?
They don't seem to have any surface thoughts.
Well, good. I'm gonna start making my way through this door to eat this thing while it's asleep.
Wait, which one?
The spider snake thing.
Oh,
It looks delicious.
it does not.
Well, it doesn't, but it looks like it'll have
Is
cool
anyone
powers.
else here?
I'm
I'm asking the rest of the group this before, like, someone starts just. Actually, so you would still have to destroy the door to get through.
accurate.
So, other people would hear that. Don't know if anyone would care. Rest of group, please respond.
Smoothie is in a conversation with other artists about how to improve.
Actually, sorry. Before I do anything, I'll go check with the person upstairs. Hey, Smoothie, there's a vending machine downstairs. Can I get some stuff from it?
Give me a second. Dare, can you sit back in the machine a second? I need to go open some doors for the slime. Hello?
Yeah. What?
I mean, you're talking to your character. You're running.
Sure. You will say yes. Melissa, come with me a second.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I follow.
And then I'm going to use Melissa to press buttons to open gates on the thing downstairs.
Wait, so you're not going to use the crown?
You told me I couldn't use the crown.
N-
You literally said I had to come downstairs to this console to open them.
Oh, right. Sorry about those doors. I was misremembering. So,
Yeah.
You're going downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, when you said the pressing buttons, I thought you meant on the main console. That's why I was confused.
No, I'm gonna go attempt to open doors so that the slime doesn't have to like smash through all our walls.
Cool. So I
I'm
imagine
going to see if people want to come down as well, just to see the spectacle.
other kobold friend would come as well. You like as you're like going downstairs, you see all the other kobolds like running between the other floors. A bunch of them are around the engine, and they're just running backwards and forwards, looking and doing stuff.
First things first, the slime is gonna stealth up before this fight.
So you get to see when you come downstairs the horrifying creature that's on the other side of the door.
And Slime's like, this one points to the snake spider.
Oh. I would really be more comfortable if like other people were here, just in case this got out of control.
Ah, I just realised I can put pictures into Discords and things, can't I? So
Yes.
people can see things. Let's also save the image so everyone in internet land can see. It's just a perfectly normal spider with a snake head.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's what you see through the door. But, like, not as aggressive.
Do I recognize that?
It's asleep.
Yes, you do.
It looks delicious. Can I eat it?
I totally
What?
forgot that you would recognize one of them.
Can you tell me what it is just a second? Because I'm trying to think if I remember it correctly.
Yeah, there was one on the other ship.
Yeah.
I'll send you the name of it.
Thank you.
No, don't know why not saying it
Anthony-
out loud makes a difference, but
Anthony's
that
here.
is what I thought it was. Oh, those things are quite dangerous. They can mind control you if you're not smart enough.
Oh, I'm a smart slime though. I'm psychic.
sorry, I'm just enjoying playing with the picture on OBS. It's very
I'm-
big on there.
I'm a psychic slime.
I would like to go and gather the rest of the peoples.
Oh, okay.
And I will ask Bose and
Andrew will come down to see what all the fuss is about.
I will ask Bird Friend and Fairy Friend and Strong Friend and New Gift Friend and Poil Friend, and I will ask them all to come downstairs.
Does
And all
everyone
engineer
agree?
friends.
Yes.
The other guys will not agree, because they're like level 1 artificers, but like not combat ones.
Sure.
Slime will stand directly in front of the door, ready to try and consume that thing.
Other kobold will agree, but then he runs away as soon as he sees it.
I will set up a flamethrower to flamethrower it once the door gets opened.
Anthony's gonna get ready to hex it and preemptively summon his arms.
Oh.
And then I will
And Slime's gonna get big.
ask Melissa to push buttons that I think are right.
Okay,
I press
so
buttons.
you go into that room and there aren't buttons, there are tentacles. Several
Okay.
tentacles.
I ask Melissa to move tentacles that I think are correct.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you make slime big slime?
it's not important because we're about to finish.
Boo.
Okay, so I need first an intelligence check from Smoothie.
Normal?
Give Archon, I'll do.
Okay. Not
Okay,
amazing. Not terrible.
it's pretty good. Okay, I need to look at character sheets as usual, because I now need Melissa to make a roll.
Oh well. This can only turn out well. Let's see.
Can Melissa give me a... Sure, an insight. No, not insight. Investigation. I mean.
This is only gonna go poorly when Melissa roll. Oh, thank God! I thought Melissa was about to roll a 1, and she like finds the
That's
button
right,
that
guys. Have the
open
lowest-
all doors.
Have the lowest expectations, and it'll. Hopefully-
So you look at them and you're like, yeah, that one looks right, and then you like reach out, and I mean I just did realize this. If Dare came, you reach out and touch it, and nothing happens. As there is no power.
What do you mean there's no power?
If Dare came with the whole group.
No, Dare is then powering the place.
Okay, because you said you went and got everyone. I was just double checking.
Yeah, I went and got everyone that wasn't actually required to be powering
Okay,
a thing.
so as we will end it here with door creature number 2 begins sliding open.
Flamethrower.
No.
The
That-
clips.
We end. Also, technically, you are in this room, so you have to run back.
I don't have to run back.
Oh wait, not if you've got the turret there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
turret
so I put
doesn't
the
it
turret
do?
there.
Okay, so we'll start next time with everyone rolling initiative.
Yay!
Everyone doing initiative for the surprise round.
Slime's gonna get to eat a lot of things. Nom nom
Yeah,
nom.
we should really power. Like that seems to be like the best idea. Is just to power level the slime.
I just eat a lot of weird monsters. I'll get a lot of cool abilities.
I'm waiting for the slime to be able to solo all the bosses in the game because we've just got so many eclectic abilities.
I mean, he's around that point now.
Hey, slime, you
Nah.
want to 1v1 the Frostmaiden?
I would lose to the Frostmaiden.
Would you though?
Not
Yes.
after this buffet.
Oh, after I eat all of these things, maybe not.
I mean, wait. All you
Well-
really need is something with like frost immunity, and then you could easily beat the Frostmaiden.
If I had cold immunity, I would hey, Lawrence, you know how you have an ice method?
right?
I have cold resistance, that's true. Already.
Okay, sorry
Because
about that.
Because lots of things around here have cold resistance. But yes. If I get cold immunity, then I could solo the Frostmaiden.
Also, quick FYI, mainly to Graham for smoothly remembering, this one looks bigger than the other one did.
Sure.
Like
Ooh, so I'll have
more
strong-
adult,
It'll have stronger abilities, you're saying?
potentially.
Mmm.
God, I hope that this one isn't one that has lots of strong abilities. That would be horrible. Slits own wrists for making thing that makes you stronger. Ah, I'll challenge them. No, you won't. You'll make it easier for them.
So, level 20, who do you reckon wins? The Slime or the Tarrasque? But, like, this campaign, level 20, Slime or Tarrasque?
Depends.
Mmm.
If it swallows you, the Tarrasque.
Mm.
Because the stomach of a Tarrasque can kill gods.
True, but it is a lot of acid damage.
No, it's literally like being put into a black hole.
Yeah.
Fair enough then.
That's why it can kill gods. It just... anything in the stomach ceases to exist, including divine beings.
Fair
why-
enough.
It's why the new magic card for Tarrasque is a little bit disappointing.
Wow.
It's
Sounds
nowhere
sad.
near god eating.
God, I can't wait to enslave Joseph. Oh, I'm so excited.
Ah, it's fine. Your last attempt failed with the dragon.
True. Yeah, maybe I should make its attack into an AoE. Oh god, that's horrifying. You are now owned. Ugh.
The real final boss of this campaign is just the slime.
Well, yeah.
We still alive?
Mm. Oh, there was a giant turtle thing. I'm just looking at the Spelljammer creatures.
Yeah, they are fun.
Oh, I'm going to not remember any of the things I said. That's why I put the numbers there, so if I desperately need to, I can rewatch the video.
Yes. Yes, you can.
And we can all forget that there was 2 number 5s.
Yes. Slime will get stronger from this. And then, falling rocks. Where do they fall from? You're in the middle of a snowfield.
Well, they still
Space.
fall.
Space. You get hit by a meteorite because fuck you.
God, I love the winged dog. It's so beautiful. Anyways.
How does it taste?
Tastes like a dog. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream before I forget and start rambling on. Join us next time for Rime of the Neogi.
Nice.
God.
Can't